presence of the shepherd and the truth of his word, waiting for his voice. And as you do, you will find the calmness and the stillness, the clarity and the direction you desperately need for your life. So those three things so far, those are great things. But to me, they aren't even close to the greatest thing that the Good Shepherd does. The greatest thing that the Good Shepherd does in our life is that he will give up his life for mine. As I said earlier, in the ancient world, shepherding was an important job, but it was a tough, dirty, fairly dangerous gig. It would have been on that Dirty Job show. Like that's kind of the job that it was, especially at night. The shepherd was literally the door to the sheep. That is what a shepherd was. They didn't have nice big gates, and the shepherd could sit up in like a little tree house, with a blanket. No, he laid down in the entrance of the pen where the sheep were to keep the sheep in and keep the dangers out. That was part of the job as a shepherd. If you were going to be a shepherd, you were signing up to do that for the sheep. And here's how Jesus put it in John chapter 10. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand is not the shepherd and does not own the sheep. So when he sees the wolf coming, he abandons the sheep and runs away. Then the wolf attacks the flock and scatters it. The man runs away because he is hired and cares nothing for the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep and my sheep know me. Just as the Father knows me and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for my sheep. I have other sheep that are not of the sheep pen. I must bring them also. They too will listen to my voice, and there shall be one flock and one shepherd. The reason my Father loves me is that I lay down my life, only to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to lay it down and authority to take it up again. This command I received from my Father. What makes Jesus the ultimate shepherd? The fact that his life does not come first. He did not spare his own life, his own good, his own well-being in the face of death, but willingly laid it down for his sheep. Other things in this life promise us life. Money promises you life. Power promises you life. Love promises you life. Material things, politics, our very selves, we think that we can provide life. On and on and on. If you just run after this, you'll have all the fulfillment. If you can just have enough money, if you can just have enough authority, if you can just have enough people in your life. The list is endless of the things that try to fill this void in our life, the things that this world puts in front of us and says that it will bring you safety, it will bring you security, and all that you need. But not one of those things is permanent. Not one of those things is there in all circumstances. Every single one of those things can and will be gone in an instant. Not even, listen to me, not even the people that you love and care about most can fill this void in your life. Not even those people. No human. They will fail you at some point. And if your trust is in a person and not in Jesus Christ, you will be let down and become jaded and broken in this world every single day. And be left trying to pick up the pieces all on your own. Jesus is the only one who promised and delivered fully the life we need. Everything else besides Jesus is just the hired hand, just hirelings, bought for the moment, but gone when things get trouble. They don't bring life. They bring emptiness and death. That is what the things in this world bring and lead to. They lead to emptiness, they lead to brokenness, and they ultimately lead to death. But Jesus willingly laid down his life so that we may have life. He's the only one who can do this. Only the Good Shepherd can provide the salvation needed for his sheep. Which leads me to the bottom line, the thing that I want you to walk away with today. Jesus does everything man can. Jesus does what man can. Humans can't provide for every need. They can't manage this life. They can't bring calm to your soul. They won't bring life. Only Jesus can. And this is why people search. People are out there searching so hard for what will do these things for their life. They try different things. They move on from one fad to the next, one person to the next, one religion to the next, because none of these things satisfy, none of these things sustain, none of these things save. Everything else in this world leaves us empty and wanting more. And that's because everything in this world, every other thought process, every other belief system, every other way of living in this world rests on the sheep to be the provider, not the shepherd. Only the good shepherd, only Jesus knows the answers and provides what we need. Jesus laid down his life on the cross for you and for me. He took it up again 3 days later, defeating death and bringing life to those who will believe and trust in him. And because he did that, because he defeated death, he can do all this and more for each of us here today. What's the question? What do you need? He will provide. What burden in your life has been too much to bear? He can manage it. What has you spinning and feeling anxious and out of control? He can calm it. What have you been searching for? He will fulfill it. The shepherd's job is to know his sheep and make his voice known and teach them his commands. That is the job of the shepherd. The sheep have only thing they need to do is to listen, to hear, and to obey. And when they do, they find the salvation and security that they need in every single aspect of their lives. And today, that promise remains true for each of us. Jesus satisfies, he sustains, he saves. He can calm, he can provide rest, he can provide healing, he can provide hope, he can provide purpose. And so today, I'm going to pray in just a minute. We're going to sing an invitation song. And if you've never, again, I don't know who else here today, I don't know what your walk has been like. If you've never trusted in Jesus Christ as your good shepherd, then I'll be down here and we can talk about that. If you just need somebody to pray with you, or you just need a moment before the Lord to say, God, I've been running away from my shepherd, and this life has gotten too much for me to bear. And I need you to manage the unmanageable. I need you to provide calm for my soul. I need you to raise me up like he raised up from the grave. And you'll have the opportunity in the song. You can pray at your seat. You can come forward for prayer. You can do whatever the Lord is leading you to do. But today as you walk away, realize that Jesus does everything that man can. Everything that you can't do, he can provide a way. He can provide purpose. He can provide hope. And things can change and be different if you listen, hear, and obey the voice of your good shepherd. Y'all pray with me. Lord, we thank you. I thank you for this life that is only possible through your Son, Jesus Christ. I thank you that you provide hope and life change. That we don't have to figure out the brokenness on our own, that we don't have to achieve anything, that we don't have to be anything before we come into your presence, Lord, that you laid down your life, that you have laid it down for this world, so that all who would call on the name of Jesus would be saved. God, for every person here, wherever they are, I pray that you speak truth into their life. Help them to know that there's a Savior that loves them. Help them to run towards it no matter what they've done, no matter where they've been through, no matter what their past is. And may they be encouraged that they have a shepherd who doesn't care about any of that, but only wants to lead them to where they have all that they need. We love you and we thank you. It's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Guys, as we enter into this time of our invitation this morning, I just want to challenge you to think about what Brandon said. Very inspirational, very encouraging. There's so many things in this world that can just get us down, bog us down, hold us down. And there's lots of remedies, I guess you could say, but Jesus is the hope of the world. And that is a remedy that is offered to us for free. So as we sing this song together this morning, I just want to ask you to think about that. And if you'd like to come forward, do that.
Just as I am without one plea, but that thy blood was shed for me, and that thou bidst me come to thee, O Lamb
Let's all give Brandon a big round of applause. We're about to close out, so you guys have a safe week. Remember, there are announcements in the bulletins of upcoming events, so just take a look at those too. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today, Lord. Thank you for being our good shepherd. Thank you for blessing us and leading us. Lord, I just ask that you would remind us to pay attention to our surroundings, pay attention to your word and your leadership and your advice. Lord, I just pray that you will continue to do that. Be with this church, be with the congregation.